I just had this profound, confronting moment where it was a little bit sort of sad, but also extremely beautiful at the same time. I'm really drawn to things of utter beauty and extreme sadness that sit on that edge. I was listening to the song Horse with No Name by America, and the outro I remember hearing for the first time in January or February 2005 on the way back from Queensland. We'd gone on our holiday, and I heard it with Mum and Dad in the front, and lately I've been feeling extremely nostalgic, or wanting to go back to the past in a way without really wanting to. I come from a different place. I don't know how to describe this. You can't get stuck in the past, but you half belong there. It's like recently I've been visiting my favourite operating system from years ago on my computer. I was obsessed with Macintosh. It's Mac OS 8. I have been playing Infinite Mac, which is an emulator, basically just emulate Mac OS 8, and it evokes this feeling of I really wish it was 1999 again. And as you're sort of doing it, you can sort of see how cool and fresh it still feels, but also how old it feels. And there's a feeling of really wanting to move on, like, what's next? That's why you can't get caught up in the past, because it's like Groundhog Day. Even the best day of your life, if you just repeat it over and over, you're sort of like, yeah, I've done this, what's sort of next? So I'm always really aware of that. But going back to Mac OS 8, it's a part of me. It's like wearing an old jacket. If you said you can't use Mac OS 8 ever again, that would be like saying you can't wear a jacket again, or a specific jacket maybe. You can always get new jackets, but I don't know the metaphor there, but it feels this sense of sadness, like I've lost a piece of me that you literally will never get back, and it can never be changed. It's 2025 as of recording, right at the end of the most significant year of my life, just about, at least in terms of mental capacity expanding, and it's also the loneliest I've ever been. Like profoundly, extraordinarily lonely. The only thing that gets you by is like knowing that, follow the math. You've got Melbourne ahead of you, you've got great things planned, and then, like I said, follow the math. So what else can you do? You're just following the rules, just do the do. But geez, there's just no outlet anywhere else to sort of cry, basically. And I heard a horse with no name driving here, and I felt this profoundly human moment with the and it's almost dreamlike. If you listen to that outro to that song, it's not just la la la, it sounds like a dream. It's sort of like a warm dream as the song fades out. There's a sort of, I don't know how to describe that. It's a beautiful psychedelic almost melting point. And I was struck with that memory that I first had when I was listening to that song in 2005. And I realised it all just comes and goes, doesn't it? You'll never get that back again. Regardless of what it is, it will come, it will go, and it will be gone forever. Parents loved you, they took you up for a holiday in Queensland, and this is how you this is how you treat your life? Smoking and drinking and just pissing it away? Was this the whole point? Would they be disappointed in what I turned out to be? keep screaming it's not too late. Like this year was the one that was the year that was the wake up. But I mean, there's a difference between knowing the way and walking the way. And I don't know, it still feels like I'm waiting for something to give me the all clear, and I don't know, I'm hoping that was kind of it. So I haven't been able to get into the practice era. And I think what I'm getting to is sorry, I'm recording right now. I'm out on the jetty, the Townsville jetty. Not quite on the jetty, just off the jetty. I don't want people to hear what I'm talking about. I heard the song, and yeah, it's great. And so, but there was a profound thought that came to me, and there's kind of always been this sense of, you know, I want to do it for my parents, make them proud, and that's sort of like an extension of something. Like math is the fundamental thing, and then the universe comes out of that. My parents would be the universe in this example, and the math is the actual reality of what was going on, and that's it. I mean, you're living this life for that experience of beauty and the happiness and the love. You're not doing it for those parents. It could be anyone else. It could have been other foster parents. It could have been anyone. That's not really the point. The point was the lived experience. And just as I was listening to that music, because the thing is, I have felt that sadness before. I remember 10 years ago I played that song and I heard that part and I felt really sad, wanting to go back to 2005 and missing my parents. So you can fall into the trap in thinking that the song is about that reminds me of 2005 and Broken Hill and Mum and Dad. No, it doesn't remind you of that. It reminds you of the essence of what that is. It's the feeling of love, the feeling of this matters, the feeling of, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, I wouldn't go to Melbourne. I'm not going to Melbourne because I love Melbourne. I'm going for the experience. So nothing could be anywhere. It's the essence. It's the underlying. That's the underlying principle of what I'm talking about. It's the fundamentals. And the burden was suddenly taken off me. I sometimes feel this kind of sadness that would Mum and Dad be proud of you? And it doesn't matter if they'd be proud of you or not. The question is, are you proud of yourself? That's it. That's really it. It's all just about. I mean, it's deeply, deeply about you. How do you see that? And it suddenly reminded me of that. We all sort of feel pangs of that and whatever. I remember April the 1st, 2013, I just was drinking and I kept drinking not only through the night, but into the morning. And I felt like an absolute dero being blind off my face lying out in the lawn at someone's house at 8 a.m. in the morning at a time when you're supposed to be relaxing. Instead, you're still partying hard. You haven't even slept yet. You haven't eaten. So, that was terrible. And I always remember that moment as feeling like a complete scab. And I've always said it, I tell that story and I always say, my parents raised me better than that. And do you get what I'm sort of saying there? If they raise you better, like I'm a better person than that, that's what you're saying. And hang on, so if that's the thing, you're a better person than that, then that was your own moral judgment looking at that. It's not your parents anymore, it's no one's, it doesn't belong to anyone else. It's belonging to you. I remember Zoe once saying to me something like, I don't know, what was it? Like, you don't need someone else to complete you, or you don't need to find the world. You don't need to find it out there, sort of. It's all within you. And just hearing Horse with No Name by America, that fade out, it felt like the most extreme experience of my life. I was just fully in the moment. It was intense beauty. and intense sadness that this is all going to go, and that you weren't making the best of it. What are you doing? So, time to stick to the script. And the important thing is to just keep on going. Make a plan, stick to it. Just keep on moving forward no matter what, no matter how awkward, no matter how horrible, no matter how shit. Even if you stay shit for 20 years, eventually you'll get good. And who cares anyway? As long as you feel that essence, as long as you feel those as long as you feel that, that's all that matters.